Oh no. This plane. What am I?
Max Malone, 3 Mike X-ray, request arrival, runway 22 left.
I'm concerned, Carla. Although I am at about 4,000 feet. Looks like the wind's pushed me a little bit off course.
Max Malone, 3 Mike X-ray, request arrival, runway 22 left. Whatever.
Thank you. Oh man. So from what I was looking at of the weather and where we're landing in a red zone, which I imagine is usually the divert and go to a different area. What's your opinions on the weather out in this direction, Mike? Wasn't it just horrendous?
It's not horrible. It was red earlier. Right now we're landing. It should be actually fairly decent to land in. There's a system moving in weather-wise, but it's not here yet. Max Malone, 3 Mike X-ray, request arrival, runway 22 left. It got yes, runway 22 left. Speak like a normal robot, I guess. Let's try one more time.
Is that what it said to you?
No. Max Malone, 3 Mike X-ray, request arrival, runway 22 left. There we go.
Alright, landing gear down, flat sets landing configuration.
Just isn't going to respond to me, that's all.
Oh, jeebus. Let's get a real gradual turn over there. Hey Mike, I see your house down there. Man. Compared to how much I was fighting the wind, like 1,000 feet up, this is like butter.
Yeah, it's much easier.
The low airways or whatever.
I gotta try to get this clearance again. Hopefully they'll give it to me. Max Malone, 3 Mike X-ray, inbound to 3,000. Request RNAV approach to 22 left. Whatever. It's having trouble understanding me. I wonder why.
Okay. We're here. Whoa now. I need out.
What? I got me a truck.
You got a truck? Oh no!
Get a rope.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Malone here with Motive Alpha Media, starting us off with Mr. Pajvar up in the front seat there. We got a taco over in his old console there. You saw him flying, landing in there in the startup video there. Fun stuff. And I'll be hopping over and getting in my seat. What are we doing today, fellas?
Testing virtual airline software, basically.
Virtual Airline.
Oh man, how many do we have? Like 3 or 4 running?
We have 3 different clients running, if I can remember all of them.
So
the primary one being OnAir.
Yeah, we've got OnAir Manager, which is the one that's giving us all the jobs.
Sort of an MMO type setup there.
We've got FSHub,
which is just a tracker.
Yeah, it's a virtual airline tracker, but it doesn't have any jobs built into it as far as we found yet.
Right.
And then we've got Project Fly, which as well is just a flight tracker that we're all flying under.
Which is kind of what everybody tends to use for the virtual airline thing, but it's kind of limited.
Yeah, it is, yeah, because there's not any jobs. It's all one. It's flight tracking.
Yes. which if you're running an airliner company, as in a passenger company, works out really well because all you want to do is set up routes for people to fly. They go back and forth. Same thing with the other one. God, I can't remember. I keep forgetting the name of it. It's OnAir acts more like a traditional MMO, where you have your personal pilot career, as in going from single engine to twin engine to jet to multi-jet to commercial to cargo to blah 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 blah, all that, and a skill tree and all that kind of stuff, which is why we picked it up. It's kind of interesting.
Pick it up from Aerosoft if you're interested.
Right. Word to the wise, it's not cheap.
No.
Although I guess it's a
monthly cost.
Monthly it's 2 years for $60.
Yeah.
That's how it breaks down on the cheapest deal. So that works out to $5, I think, a month over 2 years, something like that. Yeah, but we'll talk about them as the time comes. We're also running the usual pilot to ATC, so you're going to hear us yelling at, or rather them probably yelling at us.
I was going to say, usually it's the other way around.
On the ATC, we've got the Join FS up. I'm going to say this once. I don't know if it's in the description, but if you want to join us, you want to fly along, it's 03-442-46154.
Yeah, I did not get it in.
We'll mention that from time to time so that you guys can join us if you like. Because we're now open to the world. We can do whatever. But since we are using OnAir, we have to do jobs, which gain us experience, blah, 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 blah.
So unfortunately, we're not going to be going to the same space.
We are not in cool aircraft today. Apologies to anyone who loves the C-172.
Mike, what was that code, Mike?
For
Join FS?
03442 and then space 46154.
Correct.
Sweet.
So I'm going to go ahead and call for my taxi and get going, and I think you guys are probably in the same place. So.
No, I'm in Falcon Field right now.
No, I mean as far as calling for taxi and all that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm in Tucson.
Restart?
Mike's in restarting land. It's okay because I think I have the shortest flight, and then I can just basically get out there and monitor things.
My flight isn't exactly a long one either.
Mine is, unfortunately. I don't know what I've got. I've got the taxi guy that I have to run around.
So let's get into it. Max Boss N1 Mike X-Ray, request taxi to runway 29 right.
Max Boss N1 Mike X-Ray, taxi to runway 29 right.
Thanks. Oh, did I not switch to ground again?
Hey, I did it without having to restart. Yay.
Ground is on 124.40, which is where I am, so they're just not listening to me.
Crazy.
Max Boss N1 Mike X-Ray, request taxi to runway 29 right.
We full up on gas. We ready to roll as well.
X-ray, taxi to runway 29 right.
Very strange.
There we go. Join FS connected. Cool. Geez, I see Malone 111 miles away from me. Cool.
I don't know where the heck you guys are.
Pajvar is 89 miles away from me. I had to increase the range of where we can see our friends to 600 miles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So if we're in the same area, we should be able to see each other.
Man, I got air traffic everywhere right now.
Max Taco 2 Mike
That's
X-ray.
cool.
Ready to taxi runway 04 right.
Max Boss N1 Mike X-Ray, ready to taxi.
Max Boss N1 Mike X-ray, contact clearance delivery on 126.65. Have a good afternoon.
Oh, you know what? I forgot something. Max Taco 2 Mike X-ray. Ready to copy IFR clearance.
Max Boss N1 Mike X-Ray, ready to taxi.
You gonna give it to me?
Max Boss N1 Mike X-ray, this is Tucson clearance delivery on 126.65.
Let's try that again.
Request.
Max Taco, 2 Mike X-Ray, ready to copy IFR clearance.
Well, Mr. Malone is now following that guy. Super fan, I'm telling you.
Max Taco, 2 Mike X-Ray, ready
I
to
was just
copy
testing
IFR
the,
clearance.
The old alert over on
There it
the
is.
old platform.
Squawk 3506. Okay.
I want ground because I want a taxi. So why won't they give me ground, jerks?
There we go. I got my squawk.
Max Boss N1 Mike X-Ray request taxi runway 29 right.
Max Boss N1 Mike X-ray taxi to
Altimeter
runway
299er.
All right, I guess that just means go do your taxi.
What'd they say?
They just said taxi to runway 29 right.
Yeah, there you go.
It seems weird. Tucson's not exactly a small airport.
No, it's
But-
not.
I mean, it's not gigantic, but you know.
It's definitely not. Oh yeah, just kick that coffee can out of the way. You'll be good to go.
Tucson looks a little cloudy today.
Yeah, it does. Dang. Dang.
Well, all that weather from last night would have gotten down there by now.
Yeah.
And become mild. It's weird that they didn't make me calculate a taxi route because, whoa,
Yeah, mine was super
truck
short.
just
I
pulled a
pretty much had to
U-turn on me.
Go directly to it.
That was weird as hell.
Go.
Your follow me truck driver's like, yeah, see if he can catch up with this. Watch me lose him here.
Crazy times. Whoa, whoa, buddy. Whoa. Yep, this is Tucson. All kinds of private jets over there. People don't think of Tucson when they think of Arizona for the most part, I think, but unless they're Wildcat alumni. But it's a pretty cool spot.
Wait a minute. I should make sure that my regular FMC has the flipping flight plan.
Oh, that's nice. You guys get flight plans.
You can make one.
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because mine isn't a flight plan. Mine is the sightseeing for the tourist guy.
Whoa. Whoa, me. I just like tried to pay attention to something else because I saw a private jet taking off and I was like, that's cool. And suddenly my plane's in the dirt. Fortunately, it's a C-172. They're basically built to be replaced very easily. Throw a new prop on there, couple plastic wings. Grab a Go-Gurt and a Coke. Where the heck is this guy taking me? Hopefully to the right runway. Look at that. Just for those of you wondering if Tucson has money, there's money. Money, money, money. Ah!
Man, you're about to fly into some pretty ominous clouds.
Don't remind me, dude. I'm in a Cessna. Like, it's not like power on, you know, cold trickle and get above the clouds. It's a Cessna. It's not going that high.
Yeah. You remember how much I was bouncing around yesterday with just 6 knots
Oh,
wind?
yeah.
Listen,
That was kind of amazing, actually.
I'm basically delivering refrigerators to a storage depot. That's my job. There's that big, cool... Tucson actually has a really cool terminal.
Oh, yeah?
With all these overhanging, like, adobo-style elements.
Yeah, our starting point, Falcon Field's
Can you guys-
a little barren. Not
Can
not
you
much
guys see
going on
this?
there. Yeah.
There's a plane we used to fly.
What?
You're the plane that I used to know.
Oh, jeez.
Here's those two big heavies queuing up.
To take off without me.
You didn't have to put me in a Cessna, but you did. I'm telling you right now, as soon as we have enough money, we're buying one aircraft together and figuring out that'll be a whole nother stream, us figuring out
Well-
co-pilot thing.
Yeah.
Cause
We
I wanna
have,
fly that bird.
Or
She's
at
taxiing.
least I have something like 200K in my personal company.
Should throw that in the company, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we put our last little dregs of monies in there,
We will have
that should give us
6, 8.
like a mil.
Yeah,
No,
a
probably more
mil.
like 800.
No, that's a mil. 3 planes sold and so that's 400,000 all told each. So that's 1.2 or something. Oh no!
And those big jobs.
Not the
pay-
twin engine King Air running me over. No.
No.
No, the follow me guy just ran right through him. Murder at Tucson.
Well,
Okay, now I don't know if I'm going to be able to avoid this next one very easily. That kind of looks like...
he looks like he's going the other way.
Yeah, he is. I'm going to wait for him to take off so he's not in my damn way. Because remember, people, when you're running with world traffic, it's in the air too. They don't disappear. That looks like a TBM, actually.
Go to Mike X-ray. Line up and wait. Runway 04 right.
Line up and... Is that a thing?
Damn it.
Is line up and wait or is it hold?
It says line up and wait on mine.
Should
Next
we-
taco to Mike X-ray. Line up and wait. Runway 04 right.
Man, there's some traffic at Tucson.
That's not doing it.
Did spring break just end or something?
Let me try this one. Max Taco 2 Mike X-ray. Ready for departure, runway 04 right. Actually, do I have a 04 or is it just 0? Oh yeah, it is 04.
I'm having a taxi from one corner of the airport all the way to the other side. And yet, I'm at like landing speed. I'm doing, 20.
Oh shoot, I
Seems
already
like
got
sometimes-
my clearance. What am I doing?
Oh no, I'm going right through it, damn it.
Switching to me.
I'm playing chicken with a King Air.
Alright, I'm gonna watch you play chicken and then I'm gonna switch to me.
That's fine. I still got a little taxiing to do anyways.
Yeah.
Ah! Chop chop.
Oh jeez.
Little Susie didn't make it to freshman year. Fucking Cessnas. Oh my god, there's still so much more of this freaking taxiway. I didn't realize how long taxis were until I was in a Cessna.
Yeah, they're pretty big. It seems like. Here we go.
Well, I'm at K2, which is a major airport, and you guys are kind of like... I'm flying from Big to Podunk, and you guys are flying
I'm
from...
definitely in a really, really
Look
small
at that
airfield.
guy just...
Alright, let's see if I can keep it straight this time. We're almost
I
straight.
can't. Physically impossible for me. They're sending all these light aircraft off from the base of the runway, right? So they're not even making it to the second intersection. Or crossway. I feel like I could have taken off on the taxiway.
Yeah, definitely.
But, you know what I just remembered? So this is going to be awesome. Brenda's like, you didn't forget about me. Don't you forget about me.
There's still time. Speaking of time, it's about time to rotate. Almost.
Brenda, girl.
Just got a little bit further to go.
Brenda.
There we go.
Save us,
Rotate.
Brenda, with your expedited boarding. She's like, boarding complete. Thanks, boss. We're ready. You're such a slow.
There we go. Let's gain altitude. Geez, looks like my autopilot wants me to turn right super far, but I think I want to go forward quite a bit and then turn right.
Did you put your heights in?
Get right over PHX. Yes. But
Man, Tucson busy as hell.
the way I've been doing my my autopilot recently was heading and just follow whatever P2ATC tells me and try to go that way. Sometimes it gets a little weird.
Damn it, truck.
But I'll do
It's
it.
the one on the right.
It's the one on the right, he says.
I just put my prop into the truck bed.
Well, let's take a look.
I had to back
Oh,
off.
geez, that was really close.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 33. Our flight time will be
Brenda's like, welcome aboard this cargo flight because you ain't got no passengers, but hey, I'm going to act like I care.
You chickens, now you just sit there and relax.
She's like, welcome aboard, refrigerators.
I don't know, refrigerators in a Cessna, that might be a stretch.
Depends on the weight, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, if we ripped out all the seats, one or two might fit in. They might be, you know, college dorm refrigerators considering we're coming out of Tucson. I really want to see the Death Star, man.
Yeah, I'm excited about the game.
Yeah, buddy.
I mean, let's not get too excited. It's going to be Russell Wilson for one play,
Yeah, if that.
if that. But we get to see that Geno kid, which way are we going, truck? I gotta admit, the truck does a good job of getting you there. Sometimes does some weird stuff, but a fashionable life vest is located. Oh, I've never heard her do that. That's awesome.
Nice.
Okay, let's go to departure. I guess if there's no departure tower, that means I gotta go to approach departure, right?
Yeah. They won't even let me file my flight plan because it says I need 4 waypoints on it. Like, I'm just going out and taking this dude over some fields.
Stop worrying about your filing a flight plan. It's gonna tell you're gonna get annoyed real quick. It's just like have you done a check ride yet?
Yeah.
So annoying.
I have not done one, or successfully done one. I told Mike about it, but I caught the wrong side of a mountain during my check ride because I was flying at
So
night.
I'm guessing you didn't get certified then?
Not on that particular plane.
Tower on 118.3. Okay, so I want tower, not.
Let's see, where's that thing?
Who gives you departure again? Oh my gosh.
Do tower and then just say ready for takeoff. You've already got clearance, so you just need to let them know that you're there and ready to roll.
Max Boss N1 Mike X-Ray, ready for departure.
Max Boss N1 Mike X-ray winds are 328 at 8 knots, altimeter 3008, cleared for takeoff. Runway runway 29 right.
They give you all the infos.
Well, sort of. They just said you're cleared for takeoff, runway.
Oh, there you
Get
go.
out of here.
That's
Jerk.
all you need.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of which, I suppose I better check what the altimeter is here.
All right. Here we go. I wonder if they'll even clear me up to center, or if it'll be like, hey, talk to their tower. Because you're only
You're
going...
talking to the wrong people.
Flappers down 1. And action. Whoa, the touchdown right next to me.
Oh, I saw that. That's crazy.
I'm taking the right lane, buddy. You stay in the left.
Woo, passing on the right.
I am.
Oh yeah.
I need to get this thing up for a minute here. Oh, okay.
Jesus. He's up above you on the left now.
That's a different plane.
Is it? Oh my gosh.
So where are you guys headed?
And I want it on, I don't even know what it's called. I want VNAV, don't I?
VNAV, yeah, but so it's really weird. VNAV, I think, is only handling on descent. I don't know though. I've always had to use V speed or flight level change to get up and down.
It's climbing.
Yeah, looks like it.
I don't gotta put the runway up because they're permanent.
Oh, it's actually just holding your pitch from your takeoff. See how it says GPS AP pit? So you have to do either the V speed or the flight level change, yeah.
I only want to go up at 500 though.
Yeah. Otherwise you'll bleed speed and die.
Yep. I'm headed that way though.
Did you make it in, Mike?
Yeah, I'm at my runway, ready to roll.
Well, there you go.
So I have a different type of job. They have both delivery jobs. Mine is taking a tourist out over some
Oh, I saw some of
scenic
those.
points. So I'm not quite sure how it's going to work.
Well, he can do them because he's got passenger
Yeah.
room.
I have a plane that is straight cargo.
Yep.
I didn't
Me too.
I didn't get a file of plan because they said your flight plan wasn't long enough, so I'm just going to go.
Apparently, my manager had some forward thought in saying that I probably shouldn't have any passengers because I get a penalty.
I don't know. That guy's smart. He's a genius.
So let's
Best
see. I'm
in the
at
industry.
3,100 feet. I'm supposed to be, according to this thing, no more than 1,500 feet off the ground. So I'm going to set my altitude to 4,500.
And this plane's going to have a tough time getting up to 10,000.
Flight director's on. Everything should be set. Nav is ready. Actually, there's no nav. Turn that off. All right, I'm just going to roll it and see what happens with this thing.
Max Boss and 1 Mike X-Ray climbing to flight level 8. Well, that didn't work.
Thank you.
Max Boss N1 Mike X-Ray climbing to flight level 8. Good afternoon to you too, Tower. All right, so let's taco about it.
Taco about it.
So, Mr. John,
Yes.
what do you like least about any one of the three
Oh, I'm gonna run out of runway. Nope, I got
Well,
it.
VC or virtual airline software so far?
so the one that I'm having the most difficulties with is probably Project Fly, which is really odd because we've had that one the
Used it
longest.
for forever, yeah.
And for some reason it just wasn't connecting to the simulator very well. Like I stopped and started things multiple times. But what I think that one probably takes the cake on least liked. But flipping to the other side of the coin, I'm really liking that OnAir company one.
I thought you might.
Just because it gives me goals to do, and like you have to earn getting up to the plane, which is something that I like to do. Like
Yes, I agree. All right, same question, Mike.
So Project Fly to me is not Virtual Airline. It's just a flight tracker. Although we can use it the way I really enjoy.
It is though, because you do put your planes in it and you do put your routes in it, and that's how you're supposed to fly it, which we're not doing. But that's the feature set. We're just using it as a tracker at this instant.
Right. No, I'm saying Virtual Airline in the fact that it doesn't have jobs and stuff in it. That's kind of, to me, that a Virtual Airline, I think.
But that's what virtual airlines are. They're routes. You fly a route,
Okay.
right? Or am I crazy?
No, I mean, to me, what I'm saying is it's like a basic version. It's not something that, like, comparing it to OnAir where you have jobs and you have, your pilot making progression and stuff like that. In Project Fly, it's really just tracking. There's no progression. There's no, like, economy built into it.
I think on that note, a lot of people use Project Fly alongside FS Economy
Yeah. I would-
to add that on there. But
That makes sense.
So, favorite thing so far?
Favorite thing so far, I do enjoy OnAir Company when it works, OnAir Manager when it works. And I'm going to throw that caveat in there just because there are times where it hasn't been and we've had to try and finagle to get it to do what it needed to do. I still haven't heard back on the tickets that we have in. But I like it just because it's fully featured. It's doing everything that I would expect, like something like it's tracking, it's got the economy built into it, it's got pilot progression.
So you see a good value proposition at $60.
For 2 years,
Sorry,
so
$70.
a
I
year,
think
basically.
whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I think the subscription's worth it, honestly. But that's because I like this style of play where I can actually just say, oh, I'm just not hopping in a plane and flying today. I'm actually trying to make some progress with my, my pilot.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so for me, least favorite so far is the management side of all three of them.
Yeah.
And by that I mean,
I can see that.
in what the heck is it called? The brand new one. I haven't got it in my head yet. OnAir. Management wise, we have 3 computers in one house running this right now, plus our streaming PC and whatnot. That's a whole different video. But in order to manage the software, you have to launch a second instance or manage the
airline.
the virtual airline. You have to run a second, or in our case, a third instance, fourth instance of the software in order to manage it. I would prefer that all, as long as they have access, all that could be done in a single socket or on a single window or a single instance. That would be good. I think that the job payout rates, as my second thing, because I bet you guys haven't really seen them, but I have. The fact that your first mission will give you 2,000 XP, and you need, I can't remember how much it is for the first level, but you need a huge whack of is it 1,000 for the first?
Yeah, 1,000 for the first level and first mission.
Right. But here I am delivering refrigerators in the Cessna, risking my life. And I'm getting 5 XP
Yeah.
and like, $6,500.
Yeah, it's like, why should I take these random jobs when I could just take the missions they assign?
And just redo it.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the other thing. Like, I think missions should, it's not necessary, but I suspect that all the missions are pretty much static because they can be refreshed. So like, if you're at X airport, it'll generate some missions, and those will always be the missions that are there for you. Haven't really tested that. What do I like best? I think they're all kind of clunky in their way, so this is a hard one for me. But so far, I like OnAir with the caveat of the sockets issue. Because it appeals to something in each of us. Like, for me, it's management stuff. I like that. For John, it's basically playing an MMO. With all that entails, leveling and just like you said. And for Mike, it's really, or for you, Mike, it's rather that how do I put this?
It feels
you
like
you feel like you're
I have
doing
a
it.
purpose to actually fly versus
Right.
just random flights.
Which is what killed you when you were doing it yourself. At the same time, I also, so that's one, and here's 1A. I like Project Fly because you can specifically just go in and say, okay, we have this aircraft at this location and this aircraft at this location, because it does do the flight and where your plane is tracking, right? And then when you get up into being an airline, you can say, okay, this guy's assigned to this route today, and it makes everything else that we do super easy, because then you can go sim brief and import it into everything. So I like that. But again, sim brief does not give you, or not sim brief, Project Fly does not really give you a purpose beyond that. So the other thing is the third one that we have, which is just a tracker. That stuff can be exported. And this is a thing I like because I like ownership of what I'm doing. I'm in a Cessna. I'll get there eventually, Tower. It's like climbing. Yeah, exactly. So what I like about that one is it has the ability, and this is going to get a little technical for anybody who doesn't know how websites work, to directly export that XML and those data to an external website that you can build so that you have that really rich web presence. Because what we don't have in any of the other two programs is like a website for the airline.
Yeah.
Which is cool. One thing also I want to touch on, if you guys ever do decide to be this crazy and run 3 at once for you, I am running all kinds of stuff up here on the beach. But before I say how much, 64 gigs of RAM, 1080 Ti, running at a little low right now, at about 20 FPS with active sky, ultra weather XP, everything else. And whoa, we just cleared the sky for a second there. That's an active sky bug. And we're just good. Everything's running well. So if you did want to combine all these, or even just two of them, like either of them, really, it'd be just fine. I don't think you need all three in the long run. And Brenda's not a fan. There she is. I think it works out pretty well, and I think I'm on a collision course with Taco right now.
One cool one that we didn't really talk about because it doesn't do the virtual airline thing, but it does something close, very similar to what Project Fly does, is Sim Toolkit Pro. They're another tracker, so you can do flight plans and show your map and stuff, and that one's also a cool tool.
Was Sim Toolkit payware? No, it's
freeware.
freeware.
You can donate if you want, though, but it is
but you don't have to.
free.
So so it's freeware. So if I didn't have a lot of money, but I still wanted to do this, I'd probably do the LRM client,
So yeah,
probably mixed with Sim Toolkit Pro
Yeah.
or SimBuddy, because SimBuddy's free.
Somebody's
I
dead.
remember Somebody. That one was funny.
No, it's, I meant SimBuddy. I meant Project Fly.
Yeah.
Also good. Also good. I think Somebody was the one where you had a bunch of screaming passengers.
Well,
Yeah.
that's also Project Fly. But the nice thing is that SimBuddy, was a very good program.
It was.
It did everything we're doing minus assigning missions in one program. But they ran out of money. Just like Project Fly kind of keeps asking the community for money. That's a whole nother thing. I'm not going to get into that. But
the other thing I read about that was that it was one developer,
Yep.
and he would do his normal day job, and then come home and spend all free time doing that. And that was basically.
And nobody
the
was
final-
donating.
Yeah, the final nail in the coffin for him.
I mean, let's be honest. If I'm working an extra 8 hours a day, I want to get paid for that 8 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
I know. 8,000 feet, Albuquerque. I know. We're trying.
Oh man.
We're at 7,000 feet right now.
My barrow is at 30.
Oh, that's why. They're not so dumb over there in Albuquerque.
Yeah, that's pretty high up over there at Prescott.
No wonder. See, I had it set to my first waypoint at 7,000.
Mm-hmm.
So I was there in Holden.
Oh,
So this is what a Cessna looks like in clouds. In other words, pretty bad. You know what's really, really curious for me?
What's that?
How come small planes don't have windshield wipers? Is it because it's like, is it going to break off and go in the prop?
I have no clue. That's crazy.
Oh, we getting high up here.
Look at him bouncing
The
around.
Cessna does not like it. I'm trying, Albuquerque. I'm really trying.
Oh, I see something.
.6 miles to baby. Another 12 miles to Todd, my top of descent. We like to talk to Todd. Brenda, him get along really well.
You know what's weird? This job doesn't do like we thought it would with the check ride. It just has the waypoints on the map with little camera icons, and you have to fly to them.
You have to like tilt the aircraft when you get there or anything?
Yeah, because they have stay in the area for X amount of time at each one. Was the
So you gotta pull the spin move as soon as you get there, basically.
and you had to be within a certain altitude of the ground.
Plan altitude is 8,000. I wonder if I request, because I'm past the mountain. Oh no, not quite yet. I get nervous with the Cessna in the clouds. It's like, am I dead?
I'd be nervous too. That Cessna does not have very good.
No, I mean, let's be honest. It's a great aircraft. It's just not my favorite aircraft. Easy to fly, easy to land.
Easy to start.
A little more confused with the G1000 probably setting up, but
Oh man, the G1000 is so much easier than whatever is in the base model. I remember jumping into that one not too long ago and struggled. I struggled so hard.
I bet.
I couldn't even find the autopilot.
So I would show you guys what I'm looking at, but I didn't. Well, actually, I guess I could add. No, I can't.
Wow.
Basically, I'm coming right over here on. Can we know if it's off screen? There we go.
It really doesn't like 8,000.
I'm coming right over here, and I'm gonna have to stay in that area for a little bit. Then there's another little spot over here, and then another little spot over here.
Oh, that's right. You have that scenic route going on.
Yeah, I have this.
Oh
It's
no, my
interesting.
grammar helper appears to have disappeared. Didn't yours come up on like some other weird thing? Mike?
No, that was Sam that was doing that.
Well, I might not have any more ATC.
That looks like I'm about level with ground. I should turn terrain back on. Oh, yep.
So what does it request descent? This plane's trying to kill itself.
To go down in altitude?
Yeah, it's just request descent.
Yeah, request descent to whatever altitude.
Max Boss N1 Mike X-Ray, request descent to flight level 8. We're in so many clouds, tower can't hear us. 3.45. Max Boss N1 Mike X-Ray, request descent flight level 8. Okay, I didn't like that.
I think you need to say 1,000 after
Max Boss N1 Mike X-Ray, request descent to 8,000 feet. I'll take it. 5,009er.
There we go. So
It does not like it up here, dude.
yeah, the winds can get. It really doesn't like crosswind, is what it comes down to. Like a headwind, no problem. Tailwind, it's a little messy. Crosswind, oh, this thing's gonna bounce all over the place.
We're gonna die.
We're coming down. I mean, they wouldn't direct me into a mountain, right? I can't tell. I mean, like, there's nothing on
Honestly,
my
I
screen.
have no clue.
And this is, by the way, a great thing where UWXP and Active Sky come together. I'm flying in the mid cloud with the low clouds below me and the high clouds visible through them in a Cessna that's trying to kill itself.
Jesus, move that wobble, folks.
Oh, you're gonna have to turn off VNAV too, because you're going off on your path now. Yeah,
GPS AP versus.
You're
No,
good.
I'm on my path. I'm just like. You mean off my glide path, I guess?
Yeah, off of the path that the VNAV is programmed in for.
There's land! We're not dead. Oh my gosh, those tiles look good though. Going back there is a little wonky, but
Damn it.
pretty.
I'm gonna pause for a second and get up.
What happened?
GoPro's not on.
Okay. It's always something, man.
Check it over here.
Less bouncy now. I like that.
Right now, I think that. So, I'm pretty good there. And, good distance to go. So,
I may not be able to land this in this wind.
So I'm currently past Phoenix onto this which is
Max Boss N1 Mike X-Ray at 5,900 feet.
supposed to be at 10,000 feet, but I didn't get it to 7,000, but I saw that
3003. That's what I didn't set before. I gotta remember how to do it.
CRS barrel knob on the right side of your
And
PF.
it's the big one, not the small one. 3003. Wait, why didn't it level off? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are we descending so far here? Whoa! No, no girl. Why is my vertical speed trying to kill me? Come on, pull up, girl. I'm trying. Whoa! Whoa, girl. Whoa.
Was he trying to start the dive bomb?
Whoa, now. Yeah, it was trying to dive bomb. I'm trying to figure out why, though.
The one thing I've noticed about this guy is like everything is slow on it. So like if my trim or if it was trying to go down and I'm pulling up and then I let go, it like dives because it takes a minute to adjust.
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, I've got my vertical speed set at plus 500, but as soon as I let go, straight down. And like not even in a funny way. Not even funny, haha.
Don't like just let go. Like slowly move it back in and let the plane try to adjust as you're moving it in.
I'm just saying it's not even getting above the horizon in terms of pulling it all the way back on my... There we go. Okay. What if we do it when we're level? How about that?
Push it down.
Next boss N1 Mike X-ray expedite climb to 5,900 feet.
I don't have an indicator suddenly of how high my nose up or how low it is when I do into virtual or
Hit the VS button again.
hit the what?
The
Your
VS
mic's
button,
not on.
Virtual speed. Oh, dang it. I must have left it off when I sneezed. My bad.
What were you saying?
I was saying hit that VS button again.
Yeah, because it's just trying to hold pitch right now. There you go. Now your VS is set to 7,500.
Next boss N1 Mike X-ray climb and maintain 5,900 feet.
You know, guys, know how many times I toggled that stupid button? Like,
It looks like it's doing it though. Yeah,
Max Boss
that's-
N1 Mike X-ray
having a
climbing
little bit of
to
trouble with that wind.
5,900 feet. That's not the right thing.
Next boss N1 Mike
So your vertical speed is still on. It's
Yep.
pushing you forward.
Yeah, I want it to keep climbing.
Okay.
I need to get to 5,900 feet. I'm at 5,100 feet.
Oh, I couldn't really see the 900 there.
It's okay.
It just looks like another zero. Whoa, I am in a cloud.
Here you go. See?
Oh yeah, I can totally see that now. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Man, your pressure is pretty close to where I'm landing at. Mine's at 30.2.
You're only 76 miles from me.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can request to go down to 3,900 feet. Why is it now not doing my nav should be GPS. That was odd.
Sorry.
It said I was it said I was going like directly west for a second on
You're
my
about to go too slow. Your autopilot's
I don't have any more throttle to give it, so okay.
So one thing that I do, if you hit the FLC button right under the VS,
Yeah, but then you get the scared passengers because it tries to go up at maximum speed, doesn't it?
no, that one you can adjust at what rate you bring it to. So you can have it stay at 65 knots is what I have mine at. But if you want to climb a little faster,
How do you adjust that?
same way
Nose
you
up,
do the
nose down
VS
button. Yeah.
with those two little buttons for nose up and nose down.
Oh. Well, now it's bouncing like it's a freaking basketball.
So the lower the number that the knots, the higher it climbs or faster it climbs, and the higher the knots, the slower it'll climb. But
I don't see that
does-
changing. Oh, on the top left.
What that does is it tries to keep your plane at that rate.
I gotcha.
Now you're going to be fighting really badly with the wind and stuff.
Because we're, yeah.
So it's gonna be all over the place.
Max Boss N1 Mike X-ray, request descent 4,000 feet. Wait, flight level 600, isn't that 600 feet?
No, flight level 600. That's 60,000. Flight level 060 is 6,000.
I can't go to 6,000 feet. Tower, what are you, crazy?
What are you, nuts?
I'm in a Cessna, not the damn space shuttle.
I'm not in a Concorde. It's trying, I guess? Max Boss N1 Mike X-ray, request descent, flight level 4. Really?
Oh my god, I'm actually making it up to 10,000.
Max Boss N1 Mike X-ray, request descent, 4,000 feet. Oh. Max Boss N1 Mike X-ray, request descent to 4,000 feet. Thank you, God. Max Boss N1 Mike X-ray, request descent to 2,000 feet.
Don't yell at me, Brenda. I'm trying my best.
3,900, that's as low as they'll let me go. I'll take it.
Holy crap. Yeah, you're getting pushed around so good.
Yeah, I am. I gotta get down out of this chopper, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Whew. This is some crazy stuff. Are we on playlist?
Yes. It's on you right now, but yes, we are on the playlist.
Okay. I was just wondering. There's some pretty tiles and stuff down there.
It almost looks like your engine is showing up the exhaust.
Yeah. I think it is. Or I'm cutting through a cloud. I'm not sure. It is raining pretty heavily.
Hey, you see that taco guy to your horizon?
Nope. He's weird. I don't pay attention to him.
Gotta shoot him down.
Shoot him down.
You can do that now.
Oh yeah.
Flight Simulator has
weapons, huh?
enable weapons. So when we buy we should buy an F-14 and like roll it out on the road and be like, Top Gun. I don't know why it has me flying so weird, my autopilot, but I'm literally above the airport on the. And yet they're not yelling at me. So that's so weird. On my actual I just got a whole bunch of red text. It's like, you're a bad person.
Oh no.
Well, no, it says 23rd Sudbury KPOH, runway 23, blah 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 blah.
Oh, gotcha.
It's a little disconcerting though, because my in-plane MFD shows me right on track, headed for. Well, I can show you guys actually. Shows me right on track on the flight plan.
Yeah.
See that? But if we go on over here to our friends at P2ATC, apparently I'm just crazy and flying, I don't know where.
Oh, I see. So it has you going directly to the airfield, and your loop around is that little loopy thing to the left.
Yeah, that's my descent.
Okay, that makes sense.
But the difference is that on P2ATC it's showing me off course.
Right.
I'm not.
I would still trust the pilot.
You know what I don't think we did on your in-game? We didn't select the procedure to match up with the P2ATC
That's
procedure.
probably true. But my autopilot will save my life.
Yes.
I hope.
You'll have to do a little mavericking to get on the runway, but yeah, it'll keep you there.
Are you going over that mountain?
No. I'm past the mountains now.
Okay.
The airport's literally like right over here somewhere.
Looks like directly under you. Almost.
No, I still gotta turn left.
Okay.
It's like back the hell over here somewhere.
I'm approaching yellow, which is not good. Time to go up a little bit higher.
Arriving waypoint. Turn, baby, turn! This thing flies slow enough, I might be able to just maverick it straight down.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. Oh, wait, it doesn't... Oh, Christ. Nav. GPS.
How far into your tour are you, Mike?
5 minutes out from the first.
It is
Single
not
spot.
turning.
Sounds like FOP moments.
Well, yeah, if I knew where the dang runway was.
You should probably switch to him.
No,
When
not
I was
yet.
looking at you, it was like...
I'm not ready for... No, that was a different airport, John. Tucson's on my left. Fortunately, I don't have any passengers other than the ones Brenda's playing with, so...
So your flight plan shows it off to your left still.
Correct, that's why I just did a huge turn. No more autopilot. No more flight director.
No flight director.
See that big pink blob on your right screen? Just about to go off the edge of the right screen. I think that's where your airport is.
Yes.
But no, it's not.
It says
my little loop
P08.
on my flight plan's right here.
No, it says P08. That's where you're going to, right?
I don't know if I can explain to you guys how confusing it is having 3 things telling me 3 different things.
Yeah.
But that was where I was supposed to turn onto my final. See this? That's where I was supposed to turn on my final. It says P08, but my flight plan's going down here. So very strange. But we'll turn around.
Yeah, I think that's the hold, like if you had to go around.
We're going Cessna Maverick now.
Or maybe they had that be a part of his descent plan.
That's what I thought. Come on, baby. Slow down for daddy. Alright, where is this friggin' airport? Kind of off to my left a little bit. There she is.
Oh, we can see it.
Flappity happity.
Oh, God.
Let's slow down so we don't go all the way to the sky with our flaps.
Oh, yeah, that happened to you once, huh?
Mm-hmm. I was trying to join the Mars mission. One more flappy down.
Finally.
Talk to me,
altitude.
goose. I have to say, even though I'm probably going to crash right now, these things are super easy to land.
Yeah.
Except when you get that, just as I said it, I knew it was going to happen.
You get a little bit of a wind that makes it bounce all over.
As I said in the famous Gus golf movie, Little Gus from the Gods There Roam. That was a really good movie. For those of you who weren't paying attention, that was Tin Cup quote. Get up, girl! We're not ready to get down. Get up, and get down with it. This is a big dang airport for some regional thingy-mabobber. Is there an Indian casino nearby? Well, it seems like in Arizona, every single, like, Gila River.
Arriving waypoint.
Landing time.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I did a thing.
You did it.
That might have been my smoothest landing in the Cessna, too. But
That was nice. What did
well, it's because the wind was floating me. It wasn't my fault.
What once you stop, what project flies that you got?
I have no idea. I guess I can just taxi off over here since there's no... There's literally like one hangar here.
Gentlemen, we have reached our destination.
Brenda's like,
Local time is
nobody died.
3 p.m.
Welcome to the middle of nowhere.
Do not use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft is please stop at the seatbelt sign is turned
47 minutes, and I'm just now reaching my first sightseeing point.
That's fantastic.
Thank you for flying with us.
I don't think they'd want me at the hangar, but we're gonna go to the hangar.
You can't control me.
You can't stop the Motive Alpha executive. Who do you think you are? Randy Couture. I just want to make all the monies and buy a plane. Yes, I'm in that
What price do we have to get that?
a lot. The TBM.
Geez, what is it? 10% of a plane?
Oh no, we don't want to rent.
Oh, ooh. So we're talking potentially millions, huh? Or
Possibly. I mean, like, the TBM, I think, was only 600.
Yeah, it was like 650.
So if we can get up to 1.2, we can buy 2 of them and have one person engineer and the other person, you know. I wonder if by some weird magical SAM formula we can actually get this hangar to open. Because it does work with some... This actually seems like a pretty good place to park. So let's hit the park and brake. Slow that mixture.
Whoa. Looks like I'm missing a couple of airports. Weird. I thought I left those default airports in there.
Alright, so I should be... So this area right over here is the first sightseeing spot.
Okay. Hey, can you describe those to me a little bit? Do they just have you like go to a waypoint or head in a direction and then...
Honestly, it's just on the OnAir's map. It has little camera icons that you just have to fly to. It's not like the check ride where it says, you know, turn here, go there, blah, blah, blah. And the only reason you have to read the mission before you start it because it tells you, like, you have to be within a certain distance for a certain amount of time.
So the good news is it was minus 62.
Nice.
The bad news is that all 7 of my non-existent passengers were very unsatisfied.
Oh,
Like 0. Because I took that big, like I said, I'm going to lose all my
super
passengers.
turn?
Yeah.
ugh.
It's fine, though. All to the good. I'm just going through and finishing all the little flights. Hey, I made level 2.
Yeah, that'd be what, 4 programs?
Hey, I got a ding. So the Warren House zone, I am there.
My comfort bonus was not
Have to
obtained
stay
because
here?
I don't have any passengers, I think.
Am I only choosing one of them, or what's the deal?
Lights except... Oh, God. So before you shut your engines down, guys,
Mm-hmm.
turn off all your lights except beacon.
Yeah. Yeah, your beacon has to be on while your engine's running.
Oh, I think I remember seeing that.
It's from... We had to do that
It was
with
like a
SimBuddy all the time.
0.01 penalty or something like that on your reputation. I wonder what
Woo.
next reputation build is.
It
Just do
looks like it
everything
says
right.
3 times the value if you make everything right.
Oh, cool.
So I wonder if Project Fly's, or not Project Fly, World Traffic is KP08.
Alright, so I should start my turn here.
So, ain't nobody landing here, but American Airlines is flying 3 things right over me. That's pretty cool, though.
So I'm doing this circle for this sightseeing guy.
That seems kind of meh.
Yeah.
Good
Have
pay,
to
though.
Stay 120 seconds within 1.4 nautical miles below radar altitude of 1,450 feet.
So,
Interesting. So, in your opinion, Mike, would you rather be doing passenger delivery or the scenery stuff?
Definitely delivery.
I would rather be doing cargo.
Yeah, delivery of some sort.
Like the heavy cargo has the high payoff, at least until we get a plane that can have a lot of passengers. It's like once you can get over, I think when I was looking, it's like 60 to 100 passengers, then things start kicking in with the, $250,000 per flight.
Oh, wow.
I can actually maybe look at that right now and tell people about it. Yay! P2ATC is like, okay, you're done. Thanks. Bye. That was a very confusing... Oh, that makes sense. They were trying to vector me down for a nice, gentle type landing. Which I did not.
Really close to Carlo.
Which is a waypoint in the sky.
Yeah,
Carlo
waypoint.
in the sky with that.
Sitting at about 10,000 feet. Looks like I'm going to have to hold on to 10,000 feet for... Oh, jeez.
Sim Toolkit Pro, by the way, measured me at minus 37.
Oh, nice. That's really good.
Yeah. All told, that setup for stream wasn't terrible.
I'm going to bring this down to...
Not really.
9,000.
It'll get faster too, I think.
So close to this waypoint.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's autopilot if it's running
I
right.
kind of see Mike flying around in circles.
It should do my turn thingy. What did you say? You're flying around in a circle?
That's what he's doing. He kind of moves back and forth across my screen a little bit. Roughly the same height, roughly the same speed.
Yep, now I'm climbing and flying to the next point. But I gotta climb to get over some mountains to get there.
I don't really have any mountains over here, just a bunch of clouds. Oh, sweet. Turning. Good. I don't have to do anything, at least for this leg of the journey. Let's see if I can find out some information. Oh, I guess it's having me go.
Immediate selling price of my private plane for 114. Sounds like a plan to me.
I did one of those.
I'm gonna try to connect to the to managing the VA. I'm sure it'll say I can't because we've got 3 sockets live,
Right.
but we'll see. Actually, they let me in.
Nice.
They're watching the stream.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Man. Why just...
So the company value is currently minus 61.8K, but we'll be able to get that working.
Oh, I see what's going on.
That was us purchasing the FBO stuff, I think.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it just got better than we did have
Yeah.
a minute ago.
So I have to travel over this here mountain.
Wait, did one of you guys not start your job? Oh no, you guys are both flying, so never mind.
So I'm going over this big old mountain here. Oh, there's another plane right there. Cool. But from what I can tell, my airport is in the middle of this mountain range. So It's having me start at 10,000 feet, and then I go down and loop around until I get down to, oh geez, what is that? 5,000 feet. So I have to go down 5,000 feet. Just circles.
Nice.
I've never been to Prescott, so this should be fun. My top of descent isn't until, geez, pretty much right overhead. I mean, I guess I could offset it a little bit. I don't know. I got minutes to figure it out. Something like
Yeah, we've got a 2% ROA.
13.
Nice.
That's
What is
pretty
it?
cool.
What does that mean?
Return on assets.
Ah,
That means either somebody bought fuel from us today, or my landing just got us, sorted out.
score. Let's see. I already have my barrow set, so I don't need to worry about that till much later.
Where did we have to go on this to do the donate cash to the company thing? I think it's VA.
Operations, I think. Let me look. Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, that's right. I can give money to it too. How much money do I have?
Yeah, but you have to be on the management screen. Well, I don't know.
Well,
if you do.
management would accept it. I can still send a ticket. 223. So if I do like 200K, that would leave me enough for like fuel if I'm out and about.
I think the VA pays for your fuel if you're in a VA aircraft, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Propose 200,000. There we go. I have proposed
I am.
my monies.
I don't see it, so I'll just have to.
I have also proposed monies.
Try to get back to the screen again. So Taco accept. Perfect. OnAir accept. Wait, how does this say I don't have enough money?
Oh, that was pretty cool. They have a really easy way to get back to your tracking of your
Yeah.
aircraft.
Button.
That's nice.
Yay button. FOP. If we sold off all our aircraft right now, we'd have $1.07 million to play with. Roughly.
That'd be what, just a few more missions once we have that big aircraft to get another one? Well, I guess it really
Well, I
depends
mean,
on
it
what-
depends on how much the operating costs are and all that, but like,
That's true.
we can figure it. I mean, we can still have two people in Cessnas if we have to, or one person in Cessna and one person engineering.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Shoot, with that manager, you can assign them.
Mm-hmm. We'll figure it out.
Well, it's nice
Somehow
when
you guys
fuel.
have more share than I do right now.
Well, we just added 200,000 to it.
Yeah, I added 100,000. I never had the 200,000, I guess.
Oh, you know what probably happened? Someone on the manager bought all three planes, or
Well, no, yeah, but that would be the VA's money, not my
Yeah.
private money.
Okay.
It says that I have 100,000 here on my company dashboard. Oh, I think maybe I bought an FBO on my private one too.
Ah.
I'm not entirely sure here. Oh, I only have 45,000. I'll put another 40,000 in then.
Flying at 10,000 feet in the clouds near some mountain peaks. This is awesome.
Player has not enough money, apparently. Oh well. I can see the Taco Air has 0 credits right now. Oh, I see. It's how much each person has actually made
Yeah.
today. I made
Max Taco
4,000.
T-Mike X-ray requesting en route descent.
I made 4,323. Malone Air has made 1,455, and Taco Air is cheap. It has made nothing.
Yeah, this is my
That'll
first
change it, yeah.
round, first mission that I've done in the VA. The first one was that initial mission that I did.
So, do you want me to assign you another mission when you land wherever the hell you're going? Or not so much? Or maybe?
Well, I mean, aren't we trying to see that one thing at Fiverr?
6.
6? I can look. What
Shoot, if I'm looking at
Gerbs.
this, I still have.
I'm trying to find you a job. Don't worry. Well, how long do you have left to fly?
I think I have like 11 minutes.
Oh yeah. So that'll come up on 5 o'clock, basically.
I mean, you can assign me a job, sure.
That's what I'm trying. What airport are you at? Or going to?
I am going to KPRC. Yeah, even if you assign me a job, I still have like, what, 18 hours, unless it's a low time delivery or something?
Well, if you want to do one of Mike's deals,
He'd have to reconfigure his plane too.
well, not
Well-
as much as you might think. I can reconfigure his plane on the ground.
Well, any configuration to the aircraft takes,
Oh, and he can't carry
and I can't carry
total weight
passengers.
of. Well, yeah, but the reconfiguration only costs like 10 minutes time. I was just looking at the experience rates for the things, but
Oh, I'm a little sketched out about this. This is.
You got this, Malone.
I don't think I'm high enough. Nose up. Let's go.
you're in the modified cargo one, right? So 775 cargo is not terrible for you, right?
No, I think it showed that he could carry up to 810 total.
I mean,
Carry
there's a
up these, but then there's
240
fuel that I gotta
mile
incorporate too.
there's a 240 mile ride here, but that's probably way too damn long for what we're doing right now. Let me check the other cargo stuff. So there is a $12,000 flight, 131 miles for 645 cargo, which you can do.
If we look
that-
out the
that seems
right
manageable.
window here, there's
that
the
should
mountain
leave.
that I missed.
Oh wow, that's almost right at your altitude. Holy Toledo!
So you're gonna have a quick turnaround. I'm gonna have to prepare the aircraft for you, probably. Or wait, no, you guys, if it's assigned to you, you can prepare it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you'll be going to,
And you can't do any preparing until it's landed.
right. It's kind of a weird system where you have to flip back and forth to do things.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be flying to E24, which is White River. And the flight is assigned to you.
Sweet, thank you. That saves me a step.
Well, I would have had to go in here and assign it to you anyways, so why not?
So
You know how much people must hate those tour missions? that there's a hide tour jobs. I probably ought to figure out how I can just fly straight back to Falcon Field.
So you can change up your destination to Falcon Field too, but you might have a difficulty finding a specific mission.
I think what I'm going to do is just ferry my bad boy up there.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. You were mentioning that before,
Well, because we're going to watch the game, so by the
Yeah.
time we're done, it'll be done.
right?
Yeah.
How are you doing on your flight there, Mike?
Just about to hit waypoint 2.
Ooh. Yeah, I still have a little distance to go. Pretty much, I did a little bit of researching over here. My airport, I flew over just a little bit ago, but I'm about to get on my last turnaround route, so I got to drop from 10,000 to 5,000, but it's going to have me go all the way over there, loop around, so this should be fun. So, while we're here, let's just go ahead and set
My
that
plane is now
to
ferrying.
9,000. Let's
I'm killing our reputation, apparently. I'm minus 6%. I
let's
can't be
go.
right, whatever.
Put that to 80 knots. Use a little bit of speed there. Wait a minute, I thought you'd be doing our reputation good.
Well, at least on that screen, I was. What is the? I'm getting the ICAO wrong. I'm guessing, but what the 550 is that the
550 is...
E550, isn't it, or is it E55P?
No, the E55P is the Phenom.
What does that cost? It's not liking my query here. Can I go Phenom?
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, I just did.
You can hear the passenger doing camera clicks.
That's funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just hear a camera shutter
Nice.
every now and then.
That's pretty sweet.
They've got some different names for these things. Like they've got the Phenom 300 and the Phenom 100, right? But they've got the Embraer Phenom 100, the Embraer Phenom 100, the Phenom 300, the EMB 500, and the E5OP. Like, make
That's
up your
a lot of
mind,
planes.
guys.
Make up your mind.
Somebody's been trying to like make the flight cheaper, I think, or the plane cheaper. Okay, that's the FSX one. Apparently, they get the cheap version.
There's the runway, guys.
So the that is the Carnado EMB 500, which we can get for as little as $2,400,000. So a Phenom 300, I guess without Carnado somehow? How does that even work? I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Pilot ATC. Do the things.
So the Carnado version costs $2.432, which is the one we have. What else do we have? You know, I can just look. I can go to my aircraft directory, right? I think that's allowed.
All right, plane.
FA-50.
We're gonna land. I don't know how well it's gonna be landing, but we're gonna do it.
The Carnado FA-50. What? No.
That sounds like the Falcon.
Yeah. It's $14 million.
14 million?
14.913600.
Wow.
So we won't be in that for a while. Let's see. What is an E130? We have an E130, don't we? And a 140 and a 145.
I think it was the E135, and yeah, 140, and I think we even have the 145R. Okay, let's do something crazy here. Let's go.
You guys might see some more Julie shooting videos.
Nice.
I think so. So the 135R,
We have begun our final
which would be the the
Flight attendants will be passing
private jet version, does not appear to be here.
The 135L, I think, is the 650.
It does not exist.
either in the seat back pocket or under the seat.
However, the 145 extended range
Drop a little bit of throttle.
is 9.7 million. How the Embraer's cheaper than the dang, plane built in the 70s? I have no idea.
It's because they put all that fancy stuff on it. All the gold.
The King Air. That was the C90, wasn't it?
C90, yep.
That is available in FSX, but apparently not in.
Here we go. Let's start.
Is it the B200 though? No, that's the Carnado version. Is it the King Air 350? Is that what's in the dang sim? Because it says it's for X-Plane.
Let me look.
Anywho, that one's 2.8 million if we want the X-Plane version.
So
whatever
the
that
King
is.
Air, it just says King Air C90. It doesn't say
Yeah, it doesn't. exist.
C90B, as in Bravo.
Oh, I see Malone. 237 miles away from me.
Yep, I'm out in New Mexico right now.
Okay, we can get the C90B. It's 1.018 million. So we already probably have enough to.
And then the other one
What was the thing you flew?
The Baron Beechcraft Baron 58.
Were those ones fun to get up in the air?
That's the G58, right?
Looking-
Or B58, sorry.
Yeah, B58. Yep.
In X-Plane, it's $472,000,
Oh,
basically.
nice.
Which is pretty cheap. We got the Challenger 300.
Oh yeah, the Challenger. Remember that one?
I kind of like that plane. I don't like the sound effects in that plane, but I kind of like the
Yeah, the
plane
sound
itself.
effects were a little weird, but it did a lot.
Challenger 300 has 24 seats in it.
Wow.
Does 439, has a max payload of 3,500, and it goes for the low price of $2.083 million. A320.
What about the
That's
Neo?
very expensive. We don't have a Neo.
The Neo is the free one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's more expensive than the one we have. The A320 Ultimate that we do have is 34.792, and the Neo is. Make sure it's the one that's there. Nope, that is not it.
Did you find the 550 NG, the Eclipse?
So the 320 Neo in X-Plane is another $1 million, so it's 35,266.
Oh wow.
Did I find the what now?
The 550? Or the Eclipse 550?
Eclipse 550 NG. That
Yeah.
thing's so fucking hard to fly.
Oh,
Yes, I have found
Feet
the
on
Eclipse.
pedals. Oh god.
It is $931,000. If
Autopilot
that is the
off.
yep, that is the X-Plane version.
Here we go, guys.
I'm excited. It only has a range of 868 miles. The 550, really? That seems low.
Yeah, it does.
It is a very light aircraft,
I
though.
thought it was much higher than that.
I wonder if we can fly the Akoya.
Probably can.
Nope, no Akoya.
I thought I saw it on the list in OnAir.
I literally just looked for it.
Dang.
Well, remember, it's actually called the Lisa Akoya. not that I think it makes a difference for on air.
Well, I mean, it just doesn't seem to exist.
Yeah.
I could type Aerobask and see what happens.
It makes all the difference, Mike.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I bet I'd be willing to bet this one's in there somehow. MRIYA.
Oh. Don't go crashing, Taco. All these important cargoes needs to be delivered.
All the chickens.
All the chickens. Actually, I think I have clothes. I forget what I have. Is this plane be covered?
Ooh, that is
by the
expensive.
insurance?
No. Landed safely. So what's interesting is it the 767 extended, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is 152,855,000, right? Which blah blah blah. That's fine. But the extended professional
Mm-hmm.
comes in is rated as a heavy jet and half as much.
Weird.
Just like what you doing, man?
Speaking of which, did I tell you that I saw Flight Factor is doing a 777?
Yep. I saw the same email.
I didn't
This
get an
morning.
email.
I saw that as well.
Yeah, it's been apparently in game as a model and flying for a while. They just don't have the systems programmed yet.
Nice.
So I think it's probably going to be a December release, which would be smart because then we all have monies because we don't have $800 bills for keeping us not burnt to death.
So I must be too high up. Now I have to drop down so he can take pictures of these.
Oh, can we get a C-130? Just run cargo all day?
Hey, what about that Asinov one?
That's what I just looked at.
Oh,
That's the Mira.
that's great. Because that thing looked like a freaking monster.
It is. Aside from military planes, is the biggest cargo aircraft in the world. And maybe I can get it if I don't do the dash.
I'm in line. Let's see if I can hold it.
Man, that C-130 has a cargo payload of 42,000.
Jeez.
Or 92 seats. Or both. With a range of 1,800 nautical miles. That's pretty crazy. I could upgrade our FBO, I guess. I kind of want to chillax.
Here we go.
I'm not going down the bank loans agreement tree because I know what'll happen there, and I know myself.
We'll all be flying Phenoms.
Yes, and have a minus $8 million rating because we won't be able to pay our loans off.
That was a really nice landing.
I kind of think maybe
I even got some claps.
fuel loading speed, last minute jobs, medical jobs.
Let's get off this. Let's get off this here taxi or runway though.
I mean, we could hire little minions to do stuff too, I guess, but that seems cheating.
Don't take my suggestion from yesterday. I was only joking.
I completely forgot about that. Good job reminding me, though. So if we want to do the fuel seller agreement, or the workshops agreement, or whatever,
The local time is
we need 2 points.
4:14 p.m. and it's currently about 67.
So mechanics training overall will cost us 2, 4, 6, 10 levels worth of whatever. Selling the workshop agreements will give us another 2, and then 3, 4 for the fuel. I think that FBO's thing could be really profitable in the long run, depending on how many people actually use this thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. I can see, who is that? That's Mr. Malone. Almost on the border of New Mexico over there.
Yep.
Is it weird that I kind of want to make a base of operations in the in Chihuahua? Just so I
That'd be
can
funny.
say that all the damn time. Which one is that? I need to put some fuel in this aircraft.
Oh yeah. I got 4 bonus experience on that one.
Woo! You the man.
I had a comfort bonus obtained. Reputation increase for 79 nautical miles, 0.18.
You should check your skill points. If you leveled at all recently.
Well, I used it before I started my flight.
You did bank loans agreement, didn't you?
Yeah. I wanted to get all the tier 1 stuff before I move on to the other tiers.
Yeah. I know myself, I'm not going to get myself the ability to get loans easier.
Yeah. I think the first one that I did was the enable passengers.
I've got the passengers, and I've got a level 2 FBO agreement.
So I had comfort bonus obtained, a safety bonus obtained, aircraft handling bonus obtained, totaling at a 20% bonus.
Looks like I might actually have some dergs tomorrow morning. Okay, start hanging it up here.
I gotta fly by this thing how many more times? Come on, take your damn pictures.
Just take your pictures already. Okay, let's make sure that I am.
Oh, it's because I'm too
Stopping.
high. Damn it. I'm flying circles in a valley. I feel actually pretty scared.
I have just achieved the rank of cadet.
Look at this. I'm flying circles in this valley right here.
Oh. Are you just trying
Cadet with what now?
That's funny. I was saying that I'm a cadet with PAC-X now, and he was doing circles in a valley.
Yeah, I heard that part. PAC-X is funny.
I think those were the...
Your passengers didn't have to do the dive bomb like mine?
Well, I kind of did, kind of didn't. I mean, look at this route.
I'm gonna go see if there's any football food in the house. I may have to invent some.
Finish flight. There we go. Oh, I was gonna show my weird dingus route that I just did. Because I ended up having to, I chopped my flight plan a little short because I had me doing a weird loop around where I was only dropping down like 5,000 feet, but if I followed their flight plan, it would have added 14 minutes or so. Oh, that was descended at a -62, or my landing.
Nice.
Nice. At 65 knots. That was a nice landing. I hope I get more of those.
He's like, you're not close enough. I'm not taking the pictures that I want to take. Get closer.
Ah, dude. My reputation's at 70.09% on that other profile that I had for I think it was the Thunder World, the hard version. I was only able to get to 30.07 or 08. So I barely felt like I did anything.
Alright, dude, you need to hurry up with these pictures. You're really beginning to frustrate me. And I just don't feel safe. So... Hey, George, thanks for that follow.
Thank
Welcome
you.
aboard. So right now, as you can see, I'm flying in this valley, flying circles, doing a job on OnAir where this dude wants to take pictures. It's a little scary. Okay, so let's go back this way, I guess. Oh, this is just sketch. Because I've got to be below 1,500 feet for him. And the altitude here, or the ground level here changes dramatically because I'm in the valley in the mountains.
Just take your pictures, guy.
Right? So I'm turning back towards where he wants, which is basically A little bit more west. Oh, come on. Ah, of course. Dive, get low. 75 feet makes a difference. Are you serious?
Man.
Alright, so I'm at radar altitude 1369. And then it just went to 1489. And now it's back up because, of course, this is a valley. So let's get as, you know what? I'm just going to do it this way. Autopilot off.
Oh, he's not trusting it anymore. That is a pretty good face camera viewpoint you got there.
Thanks. No, don't want to turn that sharp.
Ooh.
Hey, it's complete. Now I can go back to my airport.
All you had to do was not trust your autopilot.
Yeah. Well, I had to get low enough, long enough for him to take his pictures. And now I got to climb to get out of this valley, out of these mountains. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and autopilot back on. We're going to sync our heading this way. And I'm going to re-speed up, not down, up, 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 up. Up, 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 up.
Oh, oh no.
There we go.
Okay, we can breathe easy.
We got it. We're good. We're not gonna die yet.
You guys Big Macs or quarter pounders?
Quarter pounders.
Jack in the Box. You have the option.
I definitely do Jack in the Box over McDonald's any day. But I'm good
What
with
if
Big
it's
Macs.
Dairy Queen?
That's even better.
So now I'm gonna swing out of this valley, hopefully without crashing into mountains. So to do that, I need to go south by southwest.
Ooh, I wonder if bomb sauce would work on the flamethrower.
That's all you do.
Hey, let's make this hot burger death.
I'm guessing you guys are good with whatever the hell has bacon on it.
Yep, pretty much.
Because we all know Julie's going to take 45 minutes to figure out what the hell she wants.
Alright, so if we look over here, I'm still in the valley making the circle. I'm going to come out this way and hopefully not hit anything on the way. But just to be safe, I am going to climb. I'm going to keep climbing to get up out of here. So red is bad. Red means I hit things. Yellow means you might hit this if you're not careful. And then the rest of the color is just topography.
So what I'm hearing is you're trapped until you get a little bit of altitude.
Yeah, I mean, I could manually fly it out. It's just scary. So we should be good to level out now. And then I'll follow this valley out and then make my flight back to Safford Regional as quick as possible. Adjust our mixture a little bit so we're flying with as much torque as possible. You know what? It's still a little sketch looking, so I'm going to go up some more. Even though I'm going to be swinging to the east, so I'm actually going to be going over that, or the west, I should say, over that way. And there's a valley here that I can go out and then swing that way. I just want to be safe and not crash, because that would be a waste of time.
Yeah, especially since your stupid photographers
Took forever.
took forever to take his pictures.
She's like, hey man, can you get closer? Can you get? There's an elk down there. I want to take a picture of the elk. I want to make it look like I was riding it. Get down there.
You see that volcano over there?
All right, so we're leaving the Gila Hot Springs area, and I should be just about ready to swing. So if we look at our terrain map here, here's the yellow. It's like, you're a little close there, bud.
Mike, you or John, you want a flamethrower grill burger instead of a normal grill burger?
Yes.
I figured that could I was laughing because I'm like, how spicy can something be?
I mean, they have a pretty good amount of spice. You don't want to touch your face after that.
Alright,
Yeah.
so-
Onion rings or fries?
Curds.
That's you. What about you?
So now I need to swing west.
Onion rings?
So let's swing.
Or no, fries.
this way.
Fries are good.
What do you want to drink?
Orange Fanta. Orange Fanta.
Coke, Pepsi, whatever it is. All right.
Well, your options do not include an orange Fanta, apparently.
Sprite.
Coke, Diet Coke. Sprite, I should
Yeah, I don't go to very many sodas.
have. One to cart.
All right.
Now, if it was a Mountain
Mike, do you
Dew,
want a flamethrower or do you want?
Nah, just a regular grill burger is fine.
Would that be a quarter, 1/3, or 1/2?
You know what? Half. Give me a halfie.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Did they add bacon to these things? I want bacon.
I think it comes with bacon. I said I thought it came with bacon.
Look at that. That's why I'm customized.
All right, so we're headed dead west
Add
now,
bacon. There it is.
which is not quite direct to the airport. So I'm gonna actually come over here and let's do this. We're gonna go and make the thing do a thing. Nope. Nope, wrong button. Okay. Cursor. And I'm gonna go to K S A D. Enter. Enter. And then I'm gonna roll back to it, and I'm gonna direct to it just to make sure. And then I'm gonna let nav take over.
whoa. Don't trust it.
I'm still climbing to. Whoop! Oh! 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 Good thing I look.
Oh,
Good thing I
shit,
look.
I did that
Nose
wrong.
down. Nose down. Nose
That
down.
was
Nose down.
nice.
Whew. Good thing I looked at my speed. That was almost dangerous.
So which one do you use? Do you do the vertical speed or the flight level change one?
Depends on the scenario. Most of the time in this plane, I use vertical speed, just because flight level change will work, but it doesn't give me as much control, like short control that I want.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you exceed 400 down or up,
Mm-hmm.
you break the safety
Oh,
and comfort thing.
well, I've definitely broken the safety and comfort thing.
All right, Mike, you want courage, right?
Yes, please.
What do you want to drink?
Coke.
Do you want bacon?
Yes, sir.
You want bacon?
Yeah.
You want mustard or pepper jack cheese or flamethrower sauce?
Just whatever's fine. I would just add bacon to the normal grill burger. All right, so I should be, according to, oh god,
Man, you have so many mountains to go over.
and I've got 33 minutes to get back to my airport.
You gonna make it?
Oh yeah, I'll make it. I definitely have fuel. I'm only at 3/4 of a tank of fuel. Or I'm still at 3/4 of a tank, I should say. There are 3/4 of 2 tanks. Yeah.
So mine's the one that has mustard. Yours isn't.
All right. So I took the dude around to 3 different viewpoints so he could snap his pictures of the various different wildlife stuff. We've been in the air an hour and 44, and I still have 30 minutes to go. So, and this job, if I recall right, doesn't pay a ton, but the XP was what we were looking at. So yeah, so this job is 8,300 credits, but 49 XP, and it's got a 0.13% bonus reputation. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I did that beacon thing where I remembered to do it this time around, and I got a pretty good boost on my reputation.
Yeah. Remembering to have the beacon on while the engine's before the engine starts and until the engine's off.
Oh, yeah. That's the one I had to do eventually. I mean, I know how to turn on rockets.
Alright, back to the tracking page. Yeah, I could show you guys this maybe by adding another.
Nope, I think now it's good. Let's see if we need it before that 60,000.
Alright, where
That was my jam.
can I capture it is the question. Pilot ATC, Chrome. There it is, OnAir. That is not the one I wanted. That is the one I wanted. Shrink that a little bit so it's not so big. And now, if you look, I'm going to come over here and zoom this bad boy out, and you can see my flight plan.
Oh man, that photographer is a jerk.
So here's the airport, and I swung this way, and I only had to do like 2 loops around this one for him to get everything. And it was a pretty flat area, so I felt, or actually I think I did it in 1 loop. Let's look. Oh, let's turn off the follow aircraft. There we go. So if I come over to it, yeah, I did it in 1 loop. He got all the pictures and time he needed in 1 loop. And then I had to go up to the next one here. And I had to make 1 loop on that as well. And then I went over here to the hot springs, which I was not comfortable flying around in because the altitude changes. And as you can see, it looks like a knot. A very dirty, messy knot. So
That looks like spaghetti.
yes. So it took a while to get the pictures on that one.
Yeah.
So that was entertaining. Right now we're flying straight to the airport, and if we look over here at the map, nothing should be in the way. We can extend the range. No yellow or red. It's just a straight shot to the airport. There is some, it looks like, yeah, there is some weather around the airport, but no mountains.
Are you going to tell your photographer that you were a stunt pilot in another life?
No. No, I'm trying to make us money, not get us sued.
I gained us some reputation. I don't know if it
It
paid
was
very
a
well.
good reputation. So that actually was a good one I had.
Actually, I could see where all that stuff is from this little derpy app thing.
So let's go back, OBS. want to add this guy, source.
Shush.
Oh, son of a gun, it did it again. This is another weird thing that's been happening. Where X-Plane goes into one monitor. And to fix it, I have to come over here, go to windowed mode, and then back to full screen. Weirdness, I don't know why it does it, but
Good stuff.
Boom. I have my OnAir now on a button.
Woot.
It's a button and another button. So we're looking at about 24 minutes till I arrive. I would speed it up, but OnAir says, no, you can't do that. So we're
Well, they can let you do it. They just call it in warp. But you still have to wait till you fill out the real time before you can use your pilot for another one.
Yeah.
Same sort of rules for the AI, as
Right.
I was reading. But I need to go use the restroom.
Have fun. So let's zoom in here. We're gonna pass over KCFT on a direct shot to my airport. So I have to remember that the first airport I see is not the airport I want. Good. We do have tiles in. Ooh, it's raining. I didn't even realize that. We have tiles in Arizona, but I don't think we've built any in New Mexico yet. Flying in a little bit of weather, nothing major. Looks like I've got a 6-knot cross tailwind, if we look here. So it's coming from the, what is that, the southeast? Yeah, close enough. No, that's not right. Yeah, it's coming from the southeast. Compasses, how do they work? Whoa, Buster. Apparently Buster heard something he didn't like. That was my little attack football. So since the weather's changed, let's check in with and get our altimeter. So I'm gonna, is it just, I think it's just say altimeter. Yeah, okay. Say altimeter, Max Malone 3 Mike X-ray. I have to wait for that beep to be done.
Max Malone 3
Nope,
Mike
she heard
X-ray
me.
altimeter
Okay.
is 3009.
3009er. So it was changed. 3009er. There we go. And so they gave me the closest airport, which was Glenwood. Great. Oh, my AP's off. Weird. Oh, because I probably didn't remap that. Let's see. Yep, servo toggle. There we go. Back on track, Jack. All right. Let's see here. We're looking at about 20 minutes. Are we on an airway? No, we're just doing direct, so we don't have to worry about that. Looking straight ahead. There is some mountains ahead, but they didn't show up on the range, so I wonder if that's after my airport. Yeah. So there it is right there. That must be the mountain that's off in the distance that I keep looking at. So I'm like, that's awfully close. I don't think I'm going to clear that. So once again, I had a different type of job than Taco and Pashvar. They were both doing delivery jobs. I'm doing a sightseeing job, so I had to fly out to the points and then fly back. So here I am flying back with my passenger sitting in the passenger seat. He's not taking pictures anymore. There's nothing else on the way, so we're good. And if we look at that, again, we can zoom this out and you'll see kind of the whole thing I did. So going out around, this was one loop, this was one loop, this was 6 or 7 loops to get him done, and then now we're just doing a beeline straight back to the straight back to Ye Old Airport so I can be done flying. So far, it looks like I've got 39 gallons of fuel left, which if we look down here, at least that's according to that. So yeah, it's about right. It's a little more. So it's 20 in each tank, or maybe not. Maybe that's just 20 gallons. Why are these different? No, it's 20. Yeah, okay, 20 in each. So this one is a little more. So we're looking at 40 gallons, 41 gallons or so there. So they're not too different, which is good to see. Flying through some clouds. Nothing major. When we get closer to the airport here, we can look here on the weather here. So these big yellow and oops, get that out of the way so you can actually see. So this big yellow and red, that's actually topography, that's a mountain. But these other ones with the green and then yellow and red, that's weather, and same thing there. So we're going to be skirting some weather, it looks like. A little bit of green, nothing too major. I don't think we'll fall out of the sky. But what that does mean is the closer we get, I'm going to keep checking my altimeter with the center, because, you know, 60 or 80 feet difference could mean, you know, live or die, depending on how we look at it. Say altimeter, Max Malone, 3 Mike X-ray.
Max Malone 3 Mike X-ray altimeter is 3009.
Alright, still good. 3009. So this is the problem with the Cessna. I mean, you can get some range out of it. It's just slow. Now imagine how slow this is. When I first started flying an X-plane, said, you know what, I'm going to get a lot of hours in the Cessna and I'm going to go around the country. And I started doing an around the U.S. tour. And then I'm like, you know what, I'm already, you know, I made it all the way to the Northeast. Let's hop over. And I started flying over to Greenland, Iceland, that area, into Europe. I don't think I made it all the way. I don't recall off the top of my head. I know I did land somewhere in, it was either Greenland or Iceland on the trip across the pond there. But yeah, I mean, that was hours and hours and hours of just sitting there and letting the plane do this. monitoring things, and honestly at that time I had even less clue what I was doing, so I wasn't monitoring everything like I should have been. It was like, oh yeah, okay. I can pretend I know what I'm doing and then land. Now I at least somewhat know. I am still definitely not pilot qualified. Some nice cloud layers over here, so that's ultra weather XP that we're seeing doing our clouds. And we're just about to cross into Arizona, so we should see a tile boundary coming up. And we can see that right here if we look. Maybe we'll look at this one. Yeah, so this side of this line is all auto-generated stuff, textures that X-Plane generates, and then this side is actually orthophotography. So we did ortho for XP for all of Arizona, and as you can see, it does make a difference. Ooh, there's some wind. What are we doing? Don't die, plane. What are you doing?
Don't die, plane.
Why are you just now randomly doing this? The wind is... oh, that's why. Alright, level out. There we go. So as I was saying, you can see the difference here in the textures. So, I mean, the default textures aren't even default because we have an add-on for that too. So the auto-gen textures are a little bit better than default. But it doesn't look realistic, like if you're looking down. Let's get out of the plane. I mean, so, you know, that looks like we're really flying over. And it should, because it's actual satellite photography.
Oh, cool.
That's what the ortho for XP is. Alright, 13 minutes, 10 minutes, so I think I can probably start descending a little bit. We're not going to do anything major. We'll go, oops, nope. We'll go down at 400 feet per second, or not. I forgot to set my altitude down. And there we go. And the other thing I should do is actually check what the elevation is at Safford. Oh, you know what? I actually have a tool for that.
What? You have a tool for that?
I have a tool for it. Alright, KSAD, there we go. Charts, diagram info. So, looks to be about 3,100 feet. Okay. So if I go down to 4,000, that should be good. Buster, you're right by his microphone, dude. Sorry about your speakers, everyone. That was my dog. Send him the bill. Alright, so I'm pretty sure if we look here, no, that's just little blips. I don't think it's on the other side of any mountain, but I can't be sure. What I do know is we should be about to pass over. If we look here, let's bring the range in. There we go.
Activate the rock.
There it is, you see it. So there is one airport right there that we're flying over, which means the other one is right over here.
Where those lights are? Or
I
reflection?
don't know if that's light or if that's like water, or if that's just a bad seam on a tile. We'll see when we get closer.
I bet you your photographer wants to check it out.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. Hey, can we go there? No, you didn't pay me for that. I'll pay you more. Nope, going home. Tired.
We don't have enough fuel.
We're not gonna make it. Alright. So we are descending kind of sporadically. I need to take some power out, so we're not in the yellow. And we went from, a pretty smooth ride with the wind behind us to, a rocky ride because the wind is basically cutting straight across the plane now. And the Cessna, for some reason, just doesn't like that. So, airport directly below. There it is. You can see it there. We zoom that out and spin a little. You know what? Let's just do this. Let the plane take off without us. We can look around.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the one that we just flew over. Which means we are, we're 20 miles to my airport. So we should be able to see something of it. But it's cloudy and weathery and I'm not seeing much. The other thing I should do is actually look at the, I already closed my charts. Look at the heading on the runway and I wonder if I can do it in procedures here. Yeah, select approach. RNAV. Let's do 30. No. I don't want to do 30. I want to do, let's go clear. Procedures. Select approach. RNAV 12. Yeah, that's what I wanted. And we'll just come in vectored in. Why not? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, there's no way it's, yeah. All right, let's just.
What?
All the vectors and stuff that I put in there are completely different. So if we look at the, can I turn it up? I want this runway, not runway 12. So I'm gonna have to procedure, select approach. And it doesn't really give me an option, does it? So we're just gonna go ahead and delete that crap out because that's what you get when you try to mess with things on the fly. I'm basically almost gonna come in straight for it, so.
VFR.
There we go.
There we go. Looks like it took out a bunch of that hogwash.
Yeah. Going down to 4,000 feet, but not quite enough. So let's, sorry about your safety and security and comfort. We're going down because we're 15 miles out. And I want to make sure we get down. Should be seeing something of the airport now. Yeah, there it is right there, I think. Yep, I just saw the lighthouse blink, or whatever, the tower light blink. Let's speed this up. Engine's full. AP off.
What? Here we go. Oh, he's going.
In the rain. And so I'm going to swing a little bit left because I was on a direct point for the airport, but that's not a good lineup on the runway, so I'm going to swing left so then I can turn right and then cut in on a good approach. And we want to do slow. Everything in the Cessna is slow, otherwise you jerk around and bounce and nearly die.
Well, you get thrown around by the wind.
Right, by a 5-knot wind. Oh, got an itch on my leg. There we go.
It does fly pretty well in slow speed.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bonus. But, I mean, like right now we're in the yellow at 130 knots, and that's like landing speed on some of the stuff we're used to.
Yeah.
So that should tell you how slow this bad boy goes. We can start turning back in now. Oh, it's almost game time, folks. It's almost game time.
Just open up the door, turn your airplane, dump them out.
You know what's funny? Watch this. Sorry, you can fly home on your own.
Ah, jeez.
Got a game to watch. See you, bud.
That's messed up, Mike. No photographer deserves that. Did you remember to buy your parachute?
Did you bring your parachute? What do you mean? You know this is a jump out, tuck and roll situation, right? We're not stopping. All right, so swing into the right a little bit. And if we look down here, change our range in some. Oops, in. There we go. That'll give us a better view as we get closer on whether or not I'm lined up. I can see the runway though. I know I'm gonna have to. Oh, don't jerk around. Keep going. Got 2,000 feet to get down. 7 miles to do it. Plenty of space. Things are now becoming more clear. I am going for the long runway, so I will swing this way a hair. And if we remember, it said 31,000 feet, or 3,100 feet was the elevation, so I'm 1,500 feet up still. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my speed out, level out. Terrain radar starting to go yellow. It's a good sign. Oh, there's some flaps.
Oh.
Let's do some more. Low flaps. And I do believe since I never got above 10,000, my lights are all still on. Yep, they are. Should should probably do that though.
Did you put your landing gear down?
I was like, no, I didn't. And I'm
Shut
like, oh
up,
wait, it's a Cessna.
Cessna.
So we're gonna come in here and make a right bank turn. So as I turn a little bit more here, you'll see the runway coming in on the right side of the screen there. I can see it, you can't yet, just because I have a wider field of view. Should be coming in now though. So the two thinner ones, those are taxiways. I don't want taxiways. I want this big thick runway on the far right here. $3,700 feet, 500 to go. Went a little bit left, so we want to swing a little bit right to get centered on the runway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't the runway the big one on the right?
Yeah, the wind shoved me a little bit more than I wanted.
I know how that was. That happened to me not too long ago.
So we're gonna try and make this as smooth as possible so I don't get a hard landing. We're gonna flare a little bit. And we're down.
Landing time.
Blam.
Oh my god, 38 feet per minute.
What?
Yeah.
We're all doing pretty good with the Cessnas today.
Yeah. Let's brake. And get off the runway here.
And nobody will know that I went into a mountain yesterday.
Except everybody will know because you keep talking about it. All right, so we're going to cross over this taxiway here and wrap it up. So I am going to get over here and turn my engine off so the OnAir knows that I finished my job. Yeah, so once again, make sure you give us a follow, give us a like, give us a subscribe on whatever platform you're on. We sure appreciate it. If you see stuff that you like, make sure you let us know. If you think we're idiots and could do better and know how to make us do better, tell us too. I'm Mr. Malone. We got Taco over there wrapping things up, and Mr. Pazwar's upstairs making sure our next excursion is ready.
Woo.
We should be back. Let's see, what's today? Saturday? So we'll be back Tuesday. Make sure you tune in Tuesday, 3 p.m. See you later.
See you soon. Bye.